Welcome to your getting ready for camp video. I just wanted to go over a few things to make sure you were prepared and ready to send your kids in camp coming up this summer. Obviously, we're going to Central Kid Camp. I have my Pete shirt on to welcome everybody today. If you've never been, just ask your kids what it is. They can give you the full rundown. First things first, suitcases. Whenever you bring a suitcase, it's always good to put one with wheels on it and make sure the wheels are working because the bus might not be right next to the dorm and we might have to move up some stairs, things like that. So you want to pack a light suitcase, probably with wheels, would be advantageous. Also, as far as bedding goes, it's regular twin beds like dorm room. So if you don't go sheets and blanket, if you're going to go sleeping bag route, I recommend that you also just bring a fitted sheet to slide over that blue mattress because it's a blue, not awesome mattress that a lot of people have been on. So you might want to slide that over the bottom. That way it's not disgusting. I've done a sleeping bag on one. It's not the end of the world. But fitted sheet underneath, good little touch. Also, as you're packing, easiest way to pack, gallon Ziploc bag for each day. That has Monday, and this is, Tuesday, and then t-shirt that we designate to be Tuesday. Just, we're going to give you 4 shirts. They're going to get 1 shirt at camp. You're going to have those before you get there. So you just put that shirt and the pair of shorts you want, and the underwear and the socks in the Ziploc bag. They pull it on Tuesday morning. They run around, do everything in it. And the easiest thing is when they get back, tell them Tuesday night, just put it back in the Ziploc bag dirty. That way when you get home at the end of the week, dump all those Ziploc bags out, good to go. If not, just send a very big trash bag, and they can put all their dirty clothes in that and then just throw it in the back of the bus, that sort of thing. But easiest thing to do is Ziploc bag for each and every day, labeled Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then Friday shirt will be the shirt we get at camp. But we'll make sure they get that A-OK. Also, as you're packing, one thing to remember, usually we tell them 2 towels, because if they bring 1 towel to the pool, if they forget a towel at the pool and it's a towel they dry off with, like each day, that's a problem. They don't have a towel. So usually we tell you bring 2 towels. That's just safe move, very good. As far as shoes, you want to make sure they got at least 1 pair of tennis shoes, preferably 2 pair of tennis shoes, because one of them, the day of OMC, it gets a little messy, it gets a little crazy, and when that happens, we want to make sure that they don't have nasty shoes that they have to get back in. If their shoes get wet or some shaving cream on them, something like that. So 1 nastier pair of shoes for OMC and 1 regular pair of tennis shoes. Okay. Also, other items to have. Make sure they have their Bible and a pen. You're going to have a bag like this that we're going to send with you. So if we don't get that to you by the time you get your t-shirts, we'll have these at camp. Every kid will have a bag very similar to this with their name on it. That way they don't lose them. So we'll send that. But you need to get a water bottle. Very hot there. They take lots of water breaks, but they want you to have a water bottle. They have coolers and water fountains there, all that stuff. But water bottles make it a lot easier. Not a gigantic one, because remember, your kid's going to either throw it in this bag or have to carry it around. So usually a smaller one kind of works a little better. But totally up to you. We just ask that you bring a water bottle. Looks like I've got a little cheat sheet I'm using to make sure. Oh, bathing suits. At Gardner Webb, the rule is 1 piece. You can get away with a 2-piece tankini type thing. If they're touching, usually they won't really say anything about that. But if you do send a 2-piece, make sure you send them with a dark t-shirt to swim in. Sometimes you get a pool Nazi, and most of the time it's A-OK, but that's the Gardner Webb rules. That's what we're going with. That's the camp rules. That's what they are. So obviously no Speedos for the boys as well. As far as spending money goes, you can give that to your child if they're responsible, and they can work it out through the week how it's going to work. Obviously, we're not eating any meals on the way home, anything like that. So all this money goes towards snacks, anything they want from the camp store or the Gardner Webb campus, like drink machine, things like that. So I say that to say a good way that a lot of people do their money is they put it in the kids' mail. And you might say, bro, Evan, what do you mean mail? The way the mail works is this first day when you drop the kids off, we'll have baskets that say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And basically a lot of parents, almost every kid gets mail. Now, for some reason you don't write mail to your kid, me or Liza or one of the other adults is going to end up writing the mail to your kid, and you may or may not want that. We're not going to give them money, but we're going to write them some mail just so they get mail and aren't all upset they don't have mail. So I'm asking you, please have some cards written for your kids. A lot of parents spread out their spending money that way. That way the kid doesn't spend all the money in one day. Genius move. Genius move to do it that way. How much, you're asking, should we bring? Well, just like a t-shirt like this is at the store is like $20. They have a missions offering that we ask them to give money to. You would ask maybe $5 for that. Snacks throughout the week, another $10. So you're talking about maybe $35 minimum, I'd say. And some kids, we see anything from 20 to 100. Honestly, it depends on the family, depends on the kid. 100 is a little much. I'd say 50 is more than enough for the week for them to learn how to spend money, that sort of thing. But it also depends on what you want. You know, if they want a sweatshirt, that might be 25 or 30. That's probably the most expensive item in the store. And they have items as low as $2, $3 for little stuffed things like that. Okay. Let me go over my sheet just to make sure I've covered everything. Looks like I have. If you got any other questions about stuff to bring to camp, feel free to give me a call or text. It's going to be a great week. The kids are going to have a great time. I will put this in print form as well. That way you got it. But this was just pro tips from Evan. Looking forward to camp. Thanks for allowing your kid to go with us.